Hello and welcome to RED's cinematography series, Behind the Look. I'm Nada Albright and I work with filmmakers for RED.
I was fortunate enough to have met Aaron with David Fincher on The Social Network. He kind of enlightened me to what he foresaw this movie to be.
The initial challenge was, how do you create a world which the audience knows in black and white, in color?
It was an early decision to shoot the film in black and white with Antoine, but not the palette that eventually became.
Did you ever play with the monochrome or consider using that?
Quite a remarkable camera. The speed, you can go to 5,000. Basically, you can almost work with the moon.
Very early on with Jared and everybody here at RED, we talked about creating a bespoke camera for Red Notice. We were about to go shoot stuff that quite literally had never been shot in the history of cinema.
Yeah, tell me about that.
The film opens with a foot chase between Dwayne Johnson and Ryan Reynolds through a museum. And Johnny started high and wide as Ryan comes into the room, chases down to an over, goes over a table, up into the scaffolding, under the scaffolding bars, wraps around and comes out. We chose this sort of old school anamorphic glass, and then we used the most cutting edge technology available with the Red Monstro 8K here. And it was this blend of old school Hollywood and sort of new school tech that gave this sort of beautiful, unprecedented look.
Reading the script, there's so many action scenes in tight spaces, like a helicopter or cars, that mineshaft chase. So we need a system, that was even, I think, before the Komodo was announced, that we need a system that's as compact as possible, but gives us this large format look to pair up with those lenses. And I think this is where this camera comes into play, because it minimizes...
Yeah, when you strip it down, I mean, you can almost put it anywhere.
A shot that did get a lot of attention and was quite effective for us dramatically was the very end when Holden runs out of the hospital room with Kemper, and we break our format and got into this very frenetic handheld shot. And we liked the way that affected the audience, because they were so used to our style when they were watching the show.
James had this idea. He wanted to start all the way in the office and go through the whole street, ending in a close-up. And we used our C camera, the Red Monstro, with a lightweight zoom. That's why I enjoyed the form factor of the Monstro. That was the perfect tool for achieving something like this.
Isn't that the guy that shot Night Trap?
Oh, there he is.
Ultimately, that particular camera, the weapon's been the first one. It's been, just solid. Used to be new film stocks. Now you guys are giving us new cameras every time I turn it.
I was shooting a movie that was supposed to be in a jungle, and I didn't want all this big film stuff. So I got your guys in London, met up with them, and they put this little thing on the table. I thought, that's it. That's what we want, is a little thing. That was the breakthrough, was this little box.
Army is the first movie I shot with a digital camera. I was a film guy. The thing that I really love about this Monstro is this sensor is so big. I got full coverage from these lenses,
Any camera before this wouldn't have worked for you. You couldn't have got those shots.
The takeaway for me that I was the most proud of at the end of Social Network, obviously it got nominated, which is not, people will never be sad about that. But that they would constantly ask me what it was shot on. And to me, we won the fight right there.
Right.
If you can't tell me what I did that on, then we won collectively the battle.
You guys kind of carved the way for everybody else. So every customer should thank you guys a little bit. I mean, this is why we do it.